Hi everyone, Coach Joe here, and welcome to the Magellan Network Show. Hey, in this show, what you're going to do is tap into my over 25 years and 50,000 individual coaching sessions, specifically with financial advisors. I'm going to make you a better entrepreneur, a better business person, and a better financial advisor. Also, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and subscribe to the Magellan Network Show with Coach Joe here in YouTube. With that said, let's get into it. Well, happy holidays. I hope you're doing well. And again, we're just a few short days away from wrapping up 2018. And what I thought we'd do today is have a conversation about what I call the different states of an advisor and the different, if you will, identities of an advisor. So like a little mix and match here today. When I do business planning with my clients, and we're knee deep in it now because it's time of year, is, the first thing is, let's talk about the three conditions that advisors have. Scarcity is one condition, abundance is a second condition, and prosperity is a third condition. For most people in our industry, we start off in scarcity, right? You're a baby broker, baby advisor, and your whole goal is to make money to survive, right? And that's our psychology, right? And for a lot of you, unfortunately, day one was 20, 25 years ago, and you're still operating. You're 90 days away from disaster, right? That's a whole scarcity thing. What it looks like, or what it sounds like in your mind is, if I could just make $40,000 a year, my bills are this, and it's like scarcity is bills plus or minus 20%, and you're 90 days away from in being in a bad shape. Now, the goal for most people is to get out of scarcity and into abundance. Now, what's abundance like? Abundance is where, hey, bills are paid, I'm putting money away, I've got money to run my business, and I've got no pressure. The problem with that, I have found, is you do this, a lot of you. I've made it, I'm there. And then all that hard work, all that discipline, right, all that focus, won't have to do that anymore, because I'm here. And then what do you know? 6 months later, a year later, you had a bad year. That happens a lot. Or you get bored and you start messing with things, right? So abundance also means comfort zone. And that is a scary place for most advisors. Because you can get bored and you start messing with things, right? Start messing with things that work because you just feel like you got to tweak it. You don't want to do that, right? The real goal I think for all human beings is expansion. And expansion is just a nice word for prosperity. And what I mean by that is every year we're growing. Every year we're growing economically, we're growing emotionally, we're growing in terms of the good we do, the impact we have. And look, this is not just about making a lot of money. Money's great, but again, it's only a resource, right? So prosperity is, to me, and this is the goal for everybody, and this has been, quite frankly, new thinking for me, is my goal is always to get my clients in abundance. And I've succeeded at that at a high level. But then my brain goes, okay, that's it. There's got to be more. And so this concept of prosperity, where it's no longer about you, it's about your legacy, your lasting impact. And when you get that in your mind, when you go from scarcity and you lock in abundance, the goal cannot just be here. You've got to go into that next level. You've got to pivot, right, up into prosperity. And that is everyone's goal. So those are three, if you will, conditions of an advisor: scarcity, abundance, and prosperity. Now, for the four identities, look, we all have these. So, and it's kind of like a spectrum, if you will. Number one, the hustler. Number two, the advisor. Number three, the business owner. And number four, the entrepreneur. So think of it as the core four identities all of us have. And, we all have a dominant one, or a hierarchy is probably a better way of saying it. Some of you, you're hustlers. And it's not a negative. I mean, I'm a hustler too. Right? Hustler is always trying to make the next sale. Hustler is always trying to get the next deal done. Hustler is trying to get the next score done. The problem is that that's your dominant style. You are 30 to 90 days from being out of business most of your career. You're one bad deal away. Like if you don't get deals done, you're broke, right? So while the hustler is good because it makes you want to go out there and get things done, you cannot spend 30, 40 years in that mode. It's just very stressful. The next identity is the advisor, the professional, right? So this is when we sit down with people. This is when we practice our craft, as I like to call it. And practicing our craft is really great. This is when we do financial planning. This is when we sit down with people. This is when we serve at the highest level, and we make a difference with people. So the advisor is great, and we all have for my world, that's the word coach. Your world is advisor. It means the same thing to you and I. Okay. The third one, and a lot of you struggle with this, is business owner. The business owner is all about what? Systems, accountability, KPI. I mean, some of you don't even know how to look at your P&L, profit and loss statement. Some of you don't know what a KPI is, key performance indicator, right? This is all business owner stuff, right? Accountability with your team, that's business owner stuff, right? And a lot of you are good, okay hustlers, very strong advisors. You suffer in the business owner scenario. You've got to find a way to fix that or bring somebody in to help fix that. And then the fourth identity is the entrepreneur. This is the visionary, right? This is when you get up in the morning or you're laying in bed at night, think about what it would be like to 5x your business, 10x your business, to kind of think out loud, to recruit people in to come join you, to have a mission, right? That's the entrepreneur. That's the visionary out there. That's like the Steve Jobs out there, right? We want to have that vision. So here's my question to you, because I don't want to go too long here. What's your hierarchy? Hustler, advisor, business owner, or entrepreneur? Which one is your number one, number two, number three, number four? Because how you answer that question will tell you a lot about your blind spots and the areas that you must improve in order to elevate from scarcity to abundance to prosperity. Happy holidays. So there you have it. If you really enjoyed watching this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the Magellan Network Show with Coach Joe here on YouTube. And remember, I'm always here to help you become a better entrepreneur, business owner, and financial advisor. With that, I'll see you next time on the Magellan Network Show with me, Coach Joe. Take care and goodbye.